Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
While his 4-2 record wasn't good enough to keep the starting job in Pittsburgh over Russell Wilson, that performance was enough to show the rest of the NFL there's still potential in him to go lead a franchise.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Brought in right side. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down, New York.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Fields out of the gun. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Fields on first down. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Jets first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins, nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Tagovailoa off the play fake. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. First down, here's Tua. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They start the drive at home. And it'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have second down and 5. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Now here he goes. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Jets.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On first down, here comes Hall. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Finding Reynolds. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, it's Hall. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 13. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jets.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. We give to Hall on the draw. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. And they hit him for a loss on first and goal.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13. They go right back to Hall. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Fields. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. The kick by Folk is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Jets with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Home. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Field throwing here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up fourth and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And the kick by Folk is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the 27. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the play. Brings up third and 11.
Come on, this is our last chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the shotgun, a gift to A.J. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
He was brought down at the
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd.
4-yard gain.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. They've got first down from the 31. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Now it's Fields. They'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Justin Fields on the scramble.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Malik Washington will return this for the Dolphins. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Dolphins, first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First down and goal to go.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Trying to run it in. Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Devon Achane with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 14, Jets 10.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets out to begin another drive. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Fields to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Off play action, it's Fields. Getting out to his left. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Jets first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Paul takes it straight ahead. Takes out a one-stop. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Escapes out to the left. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The kick by Folk is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. D.S. to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Tua off the play fake. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
$12 to go now on second down after the sack. Trying again following the sack. He'll get this one to Connor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Number 80. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Third and 4 coming up now. Tagovailoa now working Working from the gun. Looking for a target. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Fields out of the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Fields on 3rd. Got a man. This is Reynolds. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
First down throw for Fields. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here's a give to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Hall once more. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. He's running for it. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets down by only 1. They'll come up 1st and 10. He pitches to Hall. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Setting up to pass. That one connects. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The rookie from Florida in on that stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing now. The back's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Hall has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. It's Hall again. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, New York.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Jets 21, Dolphins 14.
So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try's work for him.
Right.
And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He'll look to throw it. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. at the 48-yard line.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Here he is to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Tua again. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.